Welcome, guys, to our only video of the week, only notes for the week. It's basically a review. We're going to make sure we got this stuff down. We're going to nail it down and feel good about these, no matter how weird they look. We'll go over some different ones that we have to bring back. This sort of bring back to what we had on classwork 15, no, not 15, more like 14, where we had some of those factoring we had to do. So bring up those factoring trinomial steps that will be useful on some of these. Well, on two of these examples at least, but you'll be there. Okay. So we got 3 over 2x equals 1 over 2x minus 1 over 2x squared minus 6x. Okay. So for something like this, again, look at all the pieces. I see that one thing with a whole bunch of squared values like that. So first I want to do, I'm going to GCF that one because that's usually best if you can. It's better than factoring steps. So I'll pull out a 2 because we have a 2 in common with both, and an x. They both have an x. So what's left is x minus 3. Okay. So now I see that all of them share a 2x in common, and this other one is even bigger because it also has an x minus 3. So I'm going to multiply all of them times 2x times x minus 3. All of them get that treatment. 2x times x minus 3. 2x x minus 3. All right, so now we're going to cancel some stuff out. 2x there, I'll cancel that 2x. What's left is 3 times x minus 3 equals 2x cancels there. So what's left is the x minus 3 times 1, or just x minus 3. And it's going to be minus, cancel, just minus 1. Okay, not too bad. Let's get rid of the parentheses. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times minus 3 is minus 9 equals x minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. And now we got combined like terms. So we already did that really. And I'm just going to move things around and solve. I'm going to try moving the x across. Cancel there. So what we got left is 2x minus 9 equals minus 4. And then let's go ahead and move the 9. So add 9 to both sides. Cancels there. So we got 2x equals negative 4 plus 9 is 5. So I'll put it here. So we got 2x equals 5. Last little bit, divide both sides by 2. So our final answer will be x equals 5 over 2. All right. Good job, guys. Pause, rewind, do what you guys do to try and feel good about this stuff. We want to feel solid with this stuff after this week for sure. Okay. Next one. 2 over n squared plus 3n plus 1 over n plus 3 equals 1 over n squared plus 3n. Okay, so for this style one, same thing. You look at all the pieces, I see squared values in the denominator. So, and they got a lot of pieces, right? We have more than one piece in each one. We have binomial there, binomial there, binomial there. So all of them, all the denominators have 2 terms. So look to see if you do a GCF. So on the far left here, I see that both of them have an n, so I factor out an n. So what's left is n plus 3. And look at that. Has it in common with that one, which is good. And this one's the same, so I'm just going to copy what I did. And so now that's the biggest one. It has something in common with that middle. So I'm going to multiply everything times n plus 3, n plus 3, and n plus 3. All right, so let's cancel stuff. N cancel, plus 3 cancel. What's left is the 2. And n plus 3 cancel there. So what's left is n times 1 plus n. And that whole thing cancels that whole thing. All that's left is 1. That's kind of nice, actually. Because now we don't need to combine like terms or anything. We're just going to move things to solve. I'm just going to move this 2 over. And so we got left n equals negative 1. All right. So just look for GCF, look for factoring for these ones, and then figure out what you need to multiply with. Okay. So let's try 2 over m minus 2 equals 3 over m squared minus 4m plus 4 plus 1 over m minus 2. Okay. So I see some squared values, and in particular, this thing has 3 terms in it. So it kind of gives me a big hint that I'm probably going to have to do that factoring trinomial steps. So I'm just going to separate the first term, m and m, separate the last term, 2 and 2. We're in group A. So because the last sign's positive, so that's on add 2 plus 2, gives us 4, which is good. And the first sign's negative. So what that negative sign means is that both of these factors will have negative inside, and we know they're both 2's. Okay. All right, so here, double check, look up those factoring trinomial steps if you need to practice those. Bring out those things from either print them out, rewrite them out, because you will be using them, so it's good to have them handy. Now what we see is m minus 2, m minus 2 all over the place, but this one's got 2 of them. So what that means is we're going to multiply every one of them by 2 m minus 2. So m minus 2, m minus 2. That's one, of course, gets the same treatment. M minus 2, m minus 2. Okay. So now let's cancel things out. M minus 2 there cancels one of them. So we still have left a 2 times m minus 2. And this cancels that one cancels that one. So all we got left is that 3. And over here, we've got m minus 2 cancels one of those. So we still have left is a m minus 2. Well, basically it's a 1 times m minus 2. Let's get rid of those parentheses. 2 times m is 2m. 2 times minus 2 is minus 4 equals 3. 1 minus 1, so it's plus m. 1 times negative 2 is minus 2. All right. Let's combine some like terms. 3 minus 2 is 1 plus m. And now let's see, you can move anything you like. I don't know. I'll move the 4. So plus 4 to both sides, cancels there. So we got 2m equals 5 plus m. And I ran out of room, so I'm going to restart up here. So it's going to copy what I just had. And now I'm going to minus m from both sides. Cancels there. So we got left 2 minus 1m gives me m equals 5. Whew. All that mess cancels out to give us a nice little answer of just 5. All right, like I said, practice those factoring trinomial steps. They have them handy so you can follow. All right, let's try this one. V squared minus 6v plus 9. Oh, we're going to use those steps again. Plus 1 over v minus 3 equals 2 over v squared minus 6v plus 9. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to use those steps. We got 3 terms and a squared value. So we're going to use those factoring trinomial steps. So you separate the first term into v and v. Separate the last term, 1 and 9, 3 and 3. But because the last sign's positive, we got to add up whatever pair we use on this side has got to add up to be a 6. So we're going to use the 3 and 3. So we're going to have v, v, 3 and 3. So we're in group A. And the first sign's negative, so both are negative. And same thing for this one over here. So I'm just going to copy over because it's the same result. So now we have a nice pair, and they actually match a lot of ways, right? Because we got v minus 3 there. So that's a good one to use. So we're going to multiply everything times the biggest, which is 2 v minus 3's. So this one gets multiplied by v minus 3, v minus 3. This one as well, v minus 3, v minus 3. All right, so that's good. So now we can cancel things because we want to get rid of all those fractions. Cancel, 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 cancel. All that's left is a 3. This cancels one of them. So what's left is 1 plus 1 times v minus 3. And cancel, 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 cancel. All that's left is that 2. And so let's get rid of those parentheses. 3 plus v minus 3 equals 2. And then we see, oh, let's combine like terms. Positive 3 minus 3 cancels out completely. So what's left is v equals 2. All right, guys. So like I said, double check those factoring trinomial steps. You will be using them. So keep practicing, have them handy. They will be useful. And let me know if you guys have any questions, like anytime you ever need. All right, good job. You got this.